Hey, Trace, nice to meet you. I actually spoke with your dad a couple of weeks ago, and I'm wondering, I know he was your coach at OSU, but with my dad, I didn't like him giving me advice on stuff that he had no control over. I was wondering what kind of advice is he giving you now during, a time where you started off not playing much, not getting much run, and now your role is increased. How's your dad sort of in your ear throughout this whole process?
It's great, him being a coach. So, he's always going to be honest with me. He's not going to sugarcoat things, tell me things that uh, I want to hear. He's going to keep it real. And I think that's just something he's done his entire life. He has experience, too, from, playing at a professional level. And really what he just told me was just stay patient. Things can happen overnight very quickly. Prepare like you're going to play 40 minutes every single game. So even when I was going short, I stuck with my routine. And I just stayed ready when the opportunity came. I took advantage of it.
And Coach Matumbo credits the staff for keeping guys ready. You, Matt Morgan, guys who weren't playing early on. What's the impression overall that Coach Matumbo has made on you over this bubble run?
Really just how we have 15 games in 25 days. We need guys to be ready. We're going to give, the starters, some rest if they need it just because they're playing a lot of minutes. But, he's just telling us our time's coming. Be patient. Again, all those great things. And we bought into it. We know it's a unique year with less teams. So teams are loaded, a ton of talent. So, even though we weren't playing, we're in a good position just being here. So I know we all talk to each other about just staying ready, just being our number one goal is just to win. That's really what our focus is, not playing, but what we can do to help our team win, whether, that's being on the court or being the best teammate.
Thanks, Trace. Congrats.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Go to Amy next.
Hi, Trace. Great job tonight. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
Oh, my fault.
Come on, Pac-12. It's early for you.
Right.
Congratulations on your game tonight. I would first want to ask you just, how is your body feeling playing these heavy minutes in this crazy game? This is your first professional experience.
It feels good. I think I have a little more energy right now just because I wasn't playing a ton early on. So I was able to save it. But definitely starting to feel it just with the quick turnarounds. But it's something I'm used to. I feel like I had to do a lot more in college, playing more minutes, and then, statistically, I had to be all over the place. But I've got guys here that, make my job easier. And so it's been great. I'm just thankful to be playing basketball again. It's been, I think, 11 months for me. So any chance I get to, play, I'm just happy to be back out there.
I want to ask you if you've had some maybe stronger relationship with a guy like Matt Morgan, who, like you, elite scorer in college and has had to play a different role. And is that somebody, and can you share maybe some advice or something you've taken from him?
Yeah, we early on, we were getting some extra work in when we weren't playing. He just said, stay patient. I'm not going to lie and say that I wasn't frustrated. But, Matt was great. He had a positive attitude. He just told me, stick with it, keep your head up. And so, it was great to have him around. And, I kind of touched upon it earlier. But, when you have a team that has, two guys who led their team in all-time career scoring, you're in a good spot. Not too many teams have that. So I think that just shows the great job 905 did, getting the right guys to the organization, our depth. And I think that's paying off right now as you see Matt coming in ready and going from playing, 0 minutes, 10 minutes to now being a starter. All credit to him. He just stayed upbeat. And, I think he said he had a similar thing going on last year where he wasn't really playing. And then, guys went down and he stayed ready. So just kind of same thing, just, he's been a great role model for me to have and, giving me a ton of advice.
What's going through your mind when you're at sevens charging right at you and you got your feet planted in the paint?
I just hope he's not dunking it. But I'm going to put myself in the position, to, get our team, some momentum. I don't think you're playing good basketball if you haven't ever gotten dunked on. So, I'm willing to sacrifice my body for the betterment of the team.
Appreciate it. Get some rest. See you tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll go to Jason next. Trace, I know you're in the middle of it right now. Have you had a chance to kind of think about what this is doing for your development as a player as well? The fact that you come in, really glue guy, take some charges, get after loose balls, and now you're really such an important person in the rotation, playing big minutes off the bench.
Yeah, I think that's just something I've always, focused on growing up. I remember in high school, college, parents always just told me defend and rebound. That's all you need to focus on. Obviously, again, having my dad as a coach, my main goal is to win. So, that's really where my focus is, whatever that may be. If it's, hitting an open shot, making a play, just using my versatility, but ultimately, just being in the right rotations, diving on the ground for loose balls, charges. I'm a team guy and I want to win. So, whatever gets the job done.
Last one, but two parts. Have you ever been a part of something where you've had probably 6-7 guys now that were with you at the start that aren't with you now? And then at the same time, what does it speak to the confidence of the team, the fact that whoever comes in, you guys just keep rolling with it?
Yeah, I think that's it right there. We're on a roll. We're playing the right way. I think you can see that during the game. There's always going to be ups and downs of it. But if we get off track, we know what works. We know our brand of basketball, and that's what we try to get back to. And that's, playing hard, playing for each other, sharing the ball, cutting, not being stagnant on the offensive end. And again, yeah, we've had some people go down, unfortunately, but it's always that next man up mentality. And again, I think we have a lot of depth, and we're starting to show that.